Okay, hello, Mr. Carson. All right, so about 5 more minutes, I'm gonna say. All right. Okay, so we got him saved. I'm just waiting on anybody else. Welcome to class, Melody. Okay, I think we're about ready to get started on our norms. Do I have those up? There. Yeah, I do. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Come here. Let's turn that off. Okay. So let's get into it, right? Minimize this. Okay, so waiting for it to let me zoom in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we got Melody. Is your microphone working, Mel? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Carson, are you available? We've got to do our norms. Wanted to see who can talk or not. Okay, I guess he's not able to speak yet. All right, so Melody, can you start us off with the five norms there? Can you read all five of them?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that we discredit ourselves, our school, and our families. In Excel Academy of Southwest, students are always legitimate. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest.
Thank you, Melody. So Mr. Carson, are you available or you still away from your phone? All right. Well, I'll go through it then because I think he's held up. I know he takes a moment to get to his computer. So we respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors. Okay. Melody, for 15 points, do you know what are three routes for post-secondary endeavors? What are they? That's a no. Well, nobody wants to put.
I don't know him yet.
You say you was on mute.
No, I said I don't know him yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna tell everybody what they are again, because I try to ask it every day to drill this into you guys' brain that there are ways to have employment, and there's usually three routes. Now, CPS wants you guys to have something planned out before you graduate, right? Because it's got to be written down in stone. Like, what am I going to do? That's why they say FAFSA. Computer science is becoming another big one, and now I'm talking about trades, right? So the three routes, Melody, are military. You can go to college, or you do trade. And computer science can be a trade in some distinctions. So those are the three routes. Anyway, let's get into today's assignment. So you'll see you're supposed to be logged into EDSB and also logged into. You might want to open up Scratch too. Open up your Scratch account and sign in. Okay. So what we're doing today is going to be this link. But first, let me make sure I get you the link in there by going through our agenda. So make sure everything was running. Okay. So our assignment starts here, and it's called One Way Sync. Because I want to make sure you name it the same way when you remix it. One Way, and sync stands for synchronization. Encore TV remix. All right. So let's grab the first part and put that in the chat for you. And let me see if Mr. Carson's come back. Okay. Mr. Carson, have you returned? Hmm. Okay. So, Melody, can you read what's in the chat there?
You want me to read it?
Yeah, just read it there.
Hello and good day to all future computer scientists. Please review and begin creating the MIT Scratch profile. You will need to confirm your email address, and this should allow you to share All projects that you create in class, the link to start your Scratch profile online is below.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you.
I always get stuck right there.
It's all right. I know you was like, forget that, forget the rest of it. And she said, "Is below." Welcome to class, Alika. I see you guys are waking up a little late. Well, she's only 10 minutes late. Okay. What was I about to say? So the next part. Let's see if we can get Alika some points. She just arrived. Grab this. Put this here. And Alika, can you read the next part in the chat?
Use the code to recreate your own sprites and backdrops for the entire program. All segments of code need to be ready by tomorrow morning class. Please keep in mind that you must choose your own sprites and background drops for this project and all future projects. To get minimum credit, all the sprites have to have different music settings and uploaded to SB Visa. Your scratch link by 8 p.m. Stay safe out there, then.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so that's in essence what we're going to have to do. I just want to make sure that's known. You got to, everybody should know these steps, right? You have to use your own sprites. Now, the quickest route, I don't want you recoding everything from the beginning. Make sure you take the project I'm giving you, the source code, and make it your own. And then what you will have to do, because I'm not sure if the notes carry over, is you'll have to still use my source code where the comments are to make the corrections to get full credit on this. Now, let's go into it. You can begin. I don't know, Leaky, you just got here. I probably got to put the link in there again for you. Just grab this for you. But this is also an ESVI, everybody. So, if you get knocked out of the room for whatever reason, internet, you come right back. It's right there on ESVI. It's not a link that you can click on, but if you can copy the link and put it in the browser, you'll be able to get back to the actual project. So let's look at this. Make sure the screen is still showing because sometimes they be tripping. Okay, it's still working. So we just went through what this assignment's all about, but the main thing, like I said, is this link that I put in the chat for you guys already. Now, this first link is to start a new Scratch profile, right? No, this is the actual project. So what I can do is go to what it's supposed to show you. This is what you're supposed to see when you click on that link. Now, if you clicked on the first link and you were, not the one that I'm talking about, the one you can see, the two links. But the most recent one is the link of the project, and you should see this screen. Okay, so click on that, and then let's expand it. Let's do this together because it's hard to see on my screen. Y'all have told me that's why I put it in the chat. You should be opening up so you see it on your screen. But also, please make sure you're logged into your Scratch profile because you won't be able to remix it then, right? And you won't be able to share it out to me either if you don't do this. So let's take a look here. So if I hit the flag, which is the starter or initiator of the entire project, what will happen is it activates the whole thing, but you got to click on this button. So you click on the button and this situation occurs. Now, I don't think you can hear on my end because, I don't have it set up on the Google Meet where it amplifies sound. But if you have, say what?
I got a question.
What's your question?
When we remix the stuff on Scratch, what do that do?
You okay? So that allows you to own the code. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means it makes a copy of the code for your profile.
Oh.
Does that help?
Uh-huh.
So that's why I was like, do that first instead of trying to redo the whole thing. Because I'm be telling you to fix the code, but you first got to own it. Make
Okay.
sense? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So with that said, and remember, you guys can't remix anything until you log into your Scratch profile. So know your password. You log in. Get it right. So let's go into this again. All I did is I clicked this play button. Right. There's a sound I heard at that time, but it's whack-a-mole, and this is an animation, right? Then you click on this button and nothing happens. And again, something's supposed to happen with this cat. So I'm gonna come over here, shrink it down, and go into where are we at? See inside button, right? Now what we're gonna look at is uh, the code that makes the whack-a-mole move, like the animation you saw with the hammer and the mole popping up and down. We're going to make that animation's code. Uh, we're going to move it over to be used with the other animation. You understand what I mean? So, like we've done before, you're going to use the code that you have in one to utilize in the other to make it work. And then I'm going to give you the initial steps. Now, you should have remixed it by now. So let me scroll down. And I'm talking about this play button here. So it says circle play. Now, I'm hoping you got a remix, and as we're going through it, you're keeping up. So this is what makes that play button start. If we go to the rectangular play button for the other screen, we have not much code, but you do have other costumes in here, right? So button A, button B. Now, when you remix it, you have to recolor everything so it's yours, right? You can't just leave it the same and then fix it. So change the color of the background a little bit. Change the color of the sprites. But yes, first remix it so you can start adding your additions to it. Now, what do you have to do? Let's explain this with comments. I think these comments are only going to show up on my source code. So if you already remixed it, you got to keep flipping back. That's why I say side screens to see my comments and where to do the work at. And then you can work on your screen with your remixed code. All right, now here is the code that makes the button work. So what we gonna need to do is I'm gonna say comment. Let me leave you guys a note. Make this button work the same as the circle play button. Okay. So basically all I'm saying there is in this comment, this rectangular block button, make it work. And all you gotta do is take the code from the circle, use the same code. That's what I say side by side your codes. Take the same code and move it over block by block. Okay. So here's what I'm referring to. Let me save this for you. Now come over to circle play. You see this is what makes that button work. In our rectangular block button, play button, this is all you had. If you can see this, what I'm circling here. Now, this is the rest that you got to, recode over into this one. So what's the first piece of code just to get you started? Well, it says when sprite clicked. Well, if we come to the rectangle button, we can go to events. We need when sprite click, and that's this one. So this is what you have to do. You have to recreate that same code onto that block and then try to make it work. So I'm gonna leave that there just to start you off in my source code. Now the cat video, there is no code here. If we come to the whack-a-mole, you see what you need to do to the cat video now. So what do? Leave your note. Make the cat video animate similar with, I should say with similar code from the, is it whack-a-mole? Sprite. It is a sprite, and this is a sprite too. Now, if I were you with this cat video, I would make sure you have enough costumes to make it do something else, right? Let me save this for you. So you guys should be getting these comments as I'm saving them, right? You just got to look at my source code because I just put them there. I want to walk you through each thing you're supposed to do before I start a timer. Now, what else we got here? I didn't talk about music, but we wanted to check and see if the cat had costumes. So I click on costumes. Now you only get this if you click on cat video sprite. And then you notice there's a whole bunch of costumes in here already for you. Right? So I think it's like the cat is moving it slowly off the table. Right? Now, your goal is to make this animate continuously, just like the whack-a-mole did. And what's inside the whack-a-mole? It's costumes too, everybody. See, this is how you make this animate. So you have to literally change your colors up a little bit and make that stuff animate. And you just use similar code. So if I come here and go to code, you have what? You have the cat, right? But if I go to whack-a-mole, you see all this code you could use for the cat video. You just got to redo the code. So block by block. All right. Lastly is the word of the day. And that was, I don't think I got the word of the day. I'm going to look it up. So the word of the day could be programmed into with text to speech blocks, hopefully, and some say blocks. Its definition and also the term of the day. So I'm gonna get those for you in a moment, put in the chat. But your background should have some music, right? So I click on stage and don't forget to add some music to your background. So add, we did this yesterday, add background music. I don't know how many people got it done though. Oh, a couple of students works, but add background music. Okay. Okay, so all that said, let me save this and make sure it goes over to you guys. All that said, we got a test tomorrow, right? And be looking for all these elements in this project you do tomorrow to get the quiz done. You should have remixed the code by now. Like I said, once you remix it, you want to have two screens up so you can, in case you get lost on what to do, you can just use the notes I gave in each of the comments, right? So I have one screen here, and if I grab a tab, I'll put another screen here. Okay, so I gotta resize it because it's giving me the flip flops. Come here. There we go. And this one too. All right, so this will be how it's sized, and that's once this is a blank screen for Scratch, meaning this is your canvas. You should have on this screen here that I'm using your remixed code, and then on this screen over here, you can side by side, kind of like the project has on that I think it's an iMac. It has two screens on it too. I just noticed that. But that's kind of how I want you to have your screen size. I think that's why I chose this one. And you'll be able to monitor the code and build over here. If you already got a remix, have it here on your right hand pane or window, resize. I'm just waiting for it to load. Okay, so that's what you should essentially have right now. Are there any questions before I start this timer? Like, do you guys all see the comments I left and what to do? Did everybody log in and at least remix their code? Or have I just been talking to outer space? No one's listening. Let me see who's in the room. Alika, are you there?
Yeah.
Did you hear everything I said or no?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Carson, did you return? Hmm, that's unlike him. Okay, Miss Terry, you understand what to do and everything?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start a timer, and then we're gonna do share outs after that timer, everybody. So you gotta show me something, all right? So let's take a look. It's 9:24. So if I give you, I think I can give you 15 minutes tops, and then I'll just give us enough time to share out. Probably see if anybody's struggling. You know, I think it's pretty simple. Just gotta take your time and do it block by block, and just follow the notes I gave you. All right, so if you got questions, I'll be sitting right here though. 15. Yeah, make sure you remix it first. Some of y'all be trying to start from scratch. That was like a couple of weeks ago we did that. Remix the code and then recolor everything. Choose your own colors and make those parts of code work. Welcome back, Mr. Carson. Left comments on what to do in the source code. So
Okay, my bad. I was coming from the hospital.
it's okay, dude. It's all right. You came back, so but get started. We're gonna share out in about 9 more minutes. Whatever you can share. I'm sorry when I'm trying to get Leah Kathy in the room. Give me one moment, everybody. Get the invite link. What is her email address? Mm, I gotta go to the student contact list. That's all. And shoot her email. Wish I would have saw that 30 minutes ago.
I can share it.
Oh, go ahead. You got something? Uh,
Yeah.
Give me one moment. I'm trying to turn it on for you. Okay, there we go. And go ahead, Carson. Let's see what you have. You should be able to take over.
Okay.
Looks like you're doing something.
So the code was to fix these two, right?
Right. You moving fast, yeah. So
My
did you
bad.
make it work? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You recolored. You recolored too. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, hit play.
What I, okay.
Okay, that works. Okay.
Okay.
When this one go to it,
Yeah.
Mom,
Oh, you got it going. Okay.
Mom.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So did you do your background music at all or no?
No, not yet. I didn't hear when you said that. That's why I was gonna ask. Like, what else was you supposed to do?
Did you see the comments?
Yeah, but I ain't seen nothing about no background music.
Okay. So you got to go back to my original code, not yours.
Okay.
Do you have it? Do you have mine's up?
Yeah, but I remixed it already, so I deleted the comments.
Yeah, yeah. But they're still in mine's though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hold up. One second. Let me see.
That's cool. That's cool. You stop sharing. I was about to ask anybody else today. Feel ready to share out while I try to send
I
Miss
share, but
Kathy.
I didn't put the music in the background yet.
You haven't done that yet either. Okay. Well,
No,
let's see. Let's see what you got.
I gotta do it like this.
You can't do it like what? What you talking about?
Uh,
Oh, you still haven't figured out how to get it Google. So the Google Meet is not working on there yet. Still.
no.
Oh goodness! I emailed them. All right, to email them again.
Hold on.
They told me to tell you to reboot that thing, but not now. So what was I about to say? You should zoom in on your. You keep moving your phone around. Okay. Oh, so you got a pink iPad, or that's not an iPad. I think pad. I forget what it's called. Okay, you recolored it. Yeah. Oh, she's getting the hang of it. What about the second part? Oh, you're getting it. Pretty good. All right. So you gotta put your music in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can stop sharing. You got your in class points. You're getting better. Let's see here. Rush, you're here, dude. You did Townhouse. What was help me out? What was the word of the day for today? I'm trying to go through my files and I don't have it. I think I missed it in Townhouse. Oh, he seems busy. All right. So I was gonna tell you guys to do the word of the day. It is 9:44. What about you, Melody? Did you get anything done? I gotta get Kathy
I
in
just
here.
got two codes put on the
Two,
thing.
two
I
codes.
was just laptop and stuff.
Did you remix it, Mel?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you share out? I just want to see how far you going with that.
Is it Sharon?
Now it isn't. Yes. Okay. Now you gotta show me the screen you want me to see. Yeah. Click on the right tab, or whichever. So that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Wrong.
That's not correct. Wait, I'm like, what happened to the rest of the stuff? Oh, you stopped sharing. Okay. All right. So I hope you got a remix and you're starting to fix the code like we've been doing. All right. So it's 9:45. Here, you guys should keep working for
No,
about
didn't I
five.
just get off that phone? I'm not playing with you.
I'm sorry. Hello,
I'm
Melody.
not talking. My bad.
Okay. Okay. So what was I about to say? We got 5 more minutes before I can let you guys go a little early. Seems like everybody's been working hard. Now I want you to get the music in there. I'm gonna take a moment to see if I can get Miss Kathy into the room and
Mr.
clock up here.
Mr.
Yes.
Tyler, no, the comments don't got nothing about no music.
It don't. It doesn't. Okay. Hold on. Let me
It
see.
say make this button work the same as the circle play button, and the next one says make the cat video animate with similar code from the whack-a-mole sprite.
Oh, does it show it now? You gotta recycle.
Okay, hold on, let me
I am
see.
so sorry about that, sir. Go to the stage. You see a comment there?
Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see. Let me see.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got
okay,
it.
okay. So there you go. Okay, so what was I about to say? It's 9:46. Uh, so we'll give you 4 more minutes, and then see if you get a little further. Or actually, we get out of here at 10, so we can let you go 5 minutes early. Can't let you go too early. I was told. So what I want you to focus on again is putting the music in there. I'm gonna try to help a student out. For some reason, I don't know. They got the email. I think they might have just lost the email. They get trying to get in here, and then oh yeah, turn this stuff in because the December 11th is coming up. That's midterms. It's kind of like where progress reports go out to your parents so they can see, how far you're going. So you want to make sure it looks good for December at least. Try to turn all this stuff in so you can be prepared. Let's see here. No, I was trying to find. Let me turn my microphone. All right, so the only thing left is, like I promised, I had to find it, but it's tentative. Is the class? I mean, the word of the day. The term of the day is iteration. So you need definitions to be said um, by your project somewhere in there. Make sure you put it in there when now you have a whole lot of sound going and you can hear it. If you don't want to make it text to speech, it's okay to make it pop up as a say block or say bubble that allows you to illustrate it. So either way, if I see that in there, that's an additional 25 points. So your exit slip part. Um, Again, you gotta have the definition of both, not just the word, right? Uh, so it's 9:54. I think you guys are working hard. Did anybody want to share out, or if you feel like you want to work, just get ready for your next period. That's fine. But you can share out if you want to see if you want to try to earn some more participation points. It's up to you. All right. So I guess no one wants to share out. I was waiting to see if a hand would raise, or I guess people are pretty much ready to go. So uh, you make sure you have everything you need as far as the word of the day, term of the day. Put those in there. That's extra 25 points. It helps out a lot of people. I keep saying that.
That's what
And
I'm getting right now. That's why I ain't say nothing.
I'm just reminding y'all. Y'all gonna be like, "Well, can you give me?" And I just put it in the chat. I knew that question was gonna come. So copy it over to a note or something, and get it ready for programming. But if you think you're ready, you're good to go. You're free to go. It's 9:55. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You do have a quiz tomorrow, so please be here. Don't skip tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Alika, how you holding up? You got a question or no? She disappeared. Okay. Time to get ready for next period.
All right, Tyler.
All right, Doc.